Hello and welcome. Name's Derek and I sell physical media on eBay. I make videos about that. This is What's Old Video. Awaiting payment 17. That wasn't right. Kind of weird. Alright, so it's 10 orders going out for $358. Couple international, so it knocks it down to just a little below 300. So that's above bread and butter average. And since I have a somewhat longer day today of getting the metals and the steel from the back here, and then taking it out to get ready to get loaded in the truck for tomorrow, I'll say now when I'm done with the video and it's posting and the stuff is packaged, I'm taking my Halo and the camera or my phone and going out to the carport, and I'm going to start going through some of these metals in one way of another, manner, fashion, or form, so I can have things a little better, try to get them consolidated in this. Either way, I'm going to be out there streaming for a little while. Let's go ahead and see what's sold. C34. Fearless Tennis. Fearless Tennis, I guess. Fearless Tennis. I remember getting this one, and I looked it up, had to hand type it. I'm like, oh, I mean, that at least that one. You know, speaking of Tech 9, like, there's only two here. I might have two that have different, two different ones. But either way, I have another Tech 9 that I wanted to add to that because none of the other ones were really selling. So I was going to add a handful together, 4 of them at that point. And there's 2 here. I just have to look it up. I just haven't even gotten to it. All right, the Fearless Tennis. Going international. $14. And the other one is international, and then all the rest are domestic. Let's put that down there. Sound Mind. John Petrucci. C47. I think I just got this one too. I did. It's right here. Which would be where I put the brand new listings, or the new listings. Newest. John Petrucci. $50. Oh, matter of fact, Brandon over at Media Picker. He watched my sourcing video. I was like, oh, John Petrucci. Yeah, that's a good find. Yeah, I guess so. $50 going across seas. Actually, let's see exactly where. If I can figure out what the abbreviation is. Here comes a train. I think it's just passing, though. You got to get a book. Blood in the Forest. 30. Blood in the Forest. Can't see that with that angle. Hardcover. I don't think it's signed. It's like, I would go with red a few times. It's not signed. 38. 38. So that one has a barcode. So things that are of interesting. So I just saw blood. That's enough for me to go ahead and pick it up and scan it. I see it has a barcode. A lot of times with those books, at a certain like color and sheen of the dust jacket and the kind of the style and stuff, most of the time I'm already knowing that that's going to have a barcode. So I was like, oh, that's interesting enough. All I have to do, and then, is it the M60 maybe? Some military person will probably know what kind of machine gun that is. An M60 could be with a little dipod and tripod. M60. All right, but 38. I never served, but it's always good to have a little bit of. I don't even know if they even still really have those. I don't think they have them in service. By any means. C33. Nat King Cole. Welcome to the club. tell me all about something. So any of these older ones like this, because I haven't bought any decent Nat King Cole stuff in a while. But this is one of the double albums. So double album stuff I'll look up. This one has a single CD, but it's a double album. 2 albums on 1 CD. But that was 16. Cormega. Special Realness. Cormega. See, there's Mac Davis again. Special something. The Best of Crystal Gale. Oh, there it is. Well, the spine is not that easy to really see. Oh, it's not like something that would really pop out. But Cormega. 25. Echo Bridge. Oh, it's going to be a DVD. Sinful Intrigue. D19. Sinful Intrigue. $20. Who is that? Becky Moulin. This just look familiar though. Hits of the 80s. So someone actually, I just listened to this, and someone came in with a, oh no, it is put in a box. I doubt you could see it, but that's a good thing about working from home and doing this stuff in the morning. 99% of the time, I'm still in bare feet. Still in. I don't think you can take your bare feet off, but I don't have socks on. Barefoot, walking around. Hits of the 80s. Should be right down here. Should be. New wave hits of the 80s. $20. So this has Adamant, Bow Wow Wow, Red Rockers, Human League, The Jam, The Call, Rank and File, The Plimsolls, Madness, Bananarama, Flock of Seagulls, Naked Eyes, Roman Holiday, Nick Hayward, Little Girls, and Taco. Putting on the Ritz. $20. I thought it was actually a different 80s CD that I just listed. Well, it just goes in line with, I talked about the compilations, especially stuff from the 80s. I mean, comes another train. The D15. The winner of the day, Nick Jr. favorites. Most of them sell well. There's variations. I think like maybe 3 still use is 40, $50. This one is sealed. It's number 2. 60 $68. I mean, I'm not going to keep going over and over, but the Nick Jr., Nickelodeon, a little bit of a couple Noggin, some Cartoon Network, a lot of that kid stuff are great. C38, John Schofield. So let's find John Schofield, and then I have a book. And then we will wrap it up. I will. John Schofield, Blue Matter, $25. Wrap it up reminds me of Dave Chappelle. And it's strange because I was just watching, it's probably not strange, and that's probably why it reminds me, because just before I started this, I was watching a little comedy skit of Dave Chappelle. And I've known that he lives here in Ohio, except for he's way on the complete other southwest end of Ohio. He's down by Toledo, and I'm all the way up here. He lives in a small town called Yellow Springs. And he did a Dave Chappelle, something on his skit, maybe it been an SNL, it's called the Wrap It Up box. Come on, wrap it up. You're at a meeting and someone just keeps talking and you're the one who has a box and wants to hurry up. Like, you hit the little button. It's called the wrap it up. Come on, wrap it up. Let's go. So, cool story. B1, Return of the Shadow. Perfect timing. Return of the Shadow. Paperback. Order paperback. Do I have a year in here? 1963. So there's collectors out there who want to display some of these older books or be able to have it and read. It's very clean. Whichever it may be, physical media has a massive collector market. $20. So combined, again, like I said, it's just under $300 for the 10, so that's good bread and butter. I didn't do any listings yesterday. I did sell similars after I got back, and that's try to pace myself. But still, I want to try throughout the week. I still want to try to have about 100 cumulatively. So let's just say tomorrow I'll be cashing out the metals, right? And so I'll be leaving here whatever time, and then I get back. It'll be before noon, maybe, whichever. I'm still going to have plenty of time left in the day, and I might have 80, maybe a little more things that need pictures and listed. I'll get the CDs and the DVDs, and I've got like 8 VHS, so I'll probably get all that stuff done. That's 50. And then a few more days later, I'll accrue some more, and then I'll end up with 25 more CDs I'll get listed. And then another day, so I try to get, if I'm doing a daily listing, if I have a whole bunch to go through, I'm doing 25, 30 plus a day. Every day, 5 days, 6 days. If it's kind of a more lax type feel, type jive, now I want to make sure I get roughly 100 up, but still, regardless, I want to get what I buy, get that stuff up and listed. I'm not going to have my boxes of stuff that sit right down here by my table. Those multiple boxes and stacks, anything that's down there will be done and listed by the weekend. So I list the stuff that I get. It gets listed very, very soon. A lot of people talk about death piles, and I've said it before. I don't run a death pile. I have it's been here for 3 days. It's getting listed tomorrow. That kind of, I put my books in a box. That's about the only death pile that there is, if you will. But when that box gets full of anywhere from 20 to 30 books, which it's almost there, 20 to 30 books, I take the day and I get the pictures and I get that stuff listed. It's not, I've got this whole box of books, I'm not going to get to it until 3 years from now. Keep that stuff up and gone, or up and listed at least. Keep that area clean. And I mentioned it in my live the other day. You guys can take this, whomever wants to listen to it, subscriber or not, or whichever. A lot of people talk about dedication and motivation. I really don't. I talk about structure in a system. Structure and some sort of inventory management. Structure is key. Because if you have structure, you're going to have discipline. You're going to have motivation. You're going to have dedication. And that system on keeping stuff where it's supposed to be makes it a lot less aggravating. So if you just get a bunch of stuff and you just throw it in a box and you just throw it on a shelf, and then you get something else that's LK cute, like, kind, and quality, you get something else that's another box, and you put that box in your garage, and you get something else, and you put that box and you put it completely somewhere else, and completely somewhere else, and so you got a box in the bathroom, box in the garage, box in the attic, and box in in the dining room. Why not just have them all right there, or wherever? Have a dedicated space, a very, very specific spot for that kind of stuff. And the reason why I say that is because I used to be what I just described. I used to have a little 6-drawer, like Sterilite plastic drawer things. I used to have one of those over there. I used to have another one over there and another one over there. And I would use my memory on where I had the stuff at. Structured. What you're going to do, what time frame you're going to do it, get it done, the rest is done. And then your system. Know where it's at, know where your package supplies are. That's about it. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's like, I don't know where I label it. It's probably by your computer. Is where my label printer's at. Is where anybody's label printer is going to be at. Well, I don't know where that's at. I don't know where that's at. I don't know. Oh, Adrian. Structure. I mean, this is not the neatest, like, absolutely super duper someone with someone does not really have OCD in here. But the stuff that I need the stuff that I need for packaging is right there, or it's right underneath where my label is at, and my inventory is right here, or it's over in the dining room. And I've got a little bit right here. Structure in a system. All right. So that's going to wrap that one up. Like what you heard, what you saw, like what you learned. Be structured. I wouldn't say be monotonous. I wouldn't say do the exact same thing the exact same way every single time. This is not a fast food business. Be structured. Like, all right, well, I'm going to start this about, it doesn't have to be exactly 9 o'clock. I'm going to start this about 9 o'clock. I'm going to get my pictures. That's structured. All right, got that done. What's next? Well, I already got the pictures. Bring them into the PC or however you're doing your listings and get those things listed. All right, well, they all need to be put away. However you put them away. I mean, if you watch my well, you kind of see, but if you watch some of my live streams on putting stuff away, you kind of get an idea on how I'll put stuff away. It is that structure and that system that saves you a ton of time. A ton. Let me think it going up. Comment down below. Subscribe, share. Those are all free. They help me, help you, so we, comes another train, can help other people learn about selling physical media on eBay. Nope. Appreciate it. Thank you. So I was correct. I did hear a train. I see a little robin right there about the middle of the parking lot. Here it comes.